Good morning, espresso enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of A to Z Recipes with Chat GPT. This week we're looking at the letter O, and when prompted, Chat GPT came back with an oat milk latte, which I'm curious about. I don't typically care for oat milk, but we're going to give this a shot anyway. So the recipe itself is basically a cup of oat milk, your espresso sweetener of choice, it's just maple syrup. So we'll probably give that a shot just because we have some in the refrigerator. Looks like I failed to get that out, so we'll grab that in a moment. And then we just do the normal latte thing. We add the sweetener to the milk, we steam the milk, and we attempt to pour and fail miserably at latte art. So that's what we're gonna do. But before we get into that, I need to ask you guys a favor. Please be sure to caffeinate that like button and dial in that notification bell. I am trying to grow this channel, and every like, subscribe, and share helps. So, that out of the way, let's just jump into it. We have our latte cup here, so we'll hang on to that. We've got our pitcher, and I've got some Khalifa Farms Oat Barista Blend milk. So we're gonna give this a shot. Just to call it out, I am not sponsored by these folks. It's just a brand of oat milk that I've heard good things about, so we're gonna give it a shot. So let me go ahead and grab some maple syrup, and now we can get right into things. So we need 1 to 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. I think I'm just gonna freehand it this go round. Yeah, that seems about right. All right, maple syrup, check. Oat milk. Pour this in here. Whee! Oat milk. Check. And now we'll go pull a shot and give our best shot at some latte art. All right, so same thing as normal. We're gonna go 18 grams of coffee beans. Get our little scale ready to go. And throw some beans in here. Oops. 17.9 is pretty close to 18. Alright, and off to the races we go. Looks like our portafilter is a little dirty. Give that a little wipe down. It's a secret, nobody knows this, but I drink coffee before I record the coffee videos. I would not be nearly as energetic if I didn't. Alright. 18 grams in. Go ahead and do our puck prep. Get our coffee all nice and pretty. Now we will tamp, like so. Make an absolute mess all over my counter. Throw our puck screen on top. And pull us a shot. Now that we have our espresso, I guess I should go ahead and clean out my portafilter. Okay. Now we can steam our milk. Alright, so this is realistically my first time steaming oat milk, so y'all go easy on me if this latte art's terrible. Alright, let's see if we're in frame for this, and we're gonna aim for a tulip. My milk feels very bubbly, which I don't like. Okay, yes, that was a little unforgiving. That's probably closer to a heart than it is anything else. But we'll take it to the other room, and we'll give this a sip. Okay, so we made it back into this room with the oat milk latte without spilling it, which is straight up luck at this point, because the milk was a little thin, and I kind of felt that a little too full. But that aside, the latte art was terrible, but hopefully it'll taste pretty good, so we're going to give it a sip. Milk's pretty thin, but it is oat milk as opposed to dairy. Let's see, let me take another sip. So I will say it's not as bad as I expected it to be. I don't typically care for oat milk because I find it to be overly sweet. This isn't bad. I would say it feels like if you've ever had overnight oats, right? The milk that kind of sits in the bottom that tastes oaty. That's kind of what this tastes like. It's got an oaty flavor. The coffee comes through a little bit. I don't really get much of the maple syrup. So if you were going to give this a shot, I might double it if you were looking for the maple flavor. But all things considered, it's not bad. It wouldn't be my first drink that I would order at a coffee shop. But if I was at a coffee shop where they only had like oat milk or almond milk, I'd go with this. Almond milk has a tendency to taste burnt by the time you steam it. The oat milk actually tastes pretty decent. So all things considered, I'd tell you to give it a shot. Probably won't be your favorite unless you just really like oat milk, but it's a pleasant drink all the same. As always, have a caffeinated day.